Brian Samaniego, Salinas Homeless Union, also a resident at Sheriff Center now for 2 years. I addressed this issue with Salinas City Council, stating after the switch from BACS and Community Human Service came in, I still have not received any case management. I had a choice voucher, and the individual that was assigned to my case had no idea what he was doing the whole time. During March, I guess the president supposedly put tariffs on it or whatever. It wasn't supposed to expire till the 25th. I put over 30 applications in and received no housing. As far as case management, I haven't received any. I'm also disabled. Tim knows me because I asked for Central Coast Alliance of Health. Ever since I had Tim Heaton come to help me with the housing navigation, because Dorothy's couldn't do it. They still having a hard time. I never got housed with even the help of that, and it created more of a problem. I'm asking for the board to hear my matter privately so I could show the paperwork and everything I did correctly. Now I'm being asked to look for housing with no income, and I'm still trying to work on my disability, Social Security, in hopes that by me bringing this to your attention now to the board, I get some kind of resolution, because I came here after being a volunteer for the city of Salinas and SORT team after losing my mother. Came to use and get the same services I was signing people up to get. And yeah, it shows really that it's not the people that are failing, it's the system that's failing the people. I'm a good example of a disabled person that's going through hell in this place to try to get some kind of help. And in the meantime, I lost my voucher on March when it was still good on the 25th. And the person doing it couldn't house me at all. And I need some kind of help here because I am not going back to the streets.
Thank you very much. That's a couple minutes.
Yeah.
We'll go to the next person there, Wes.
Okay.
Oh, hi, my name is Perla Rodriguez. I've been housed here for almost a year. Just having a lot of issues with the staff harassing me. They gave me a case manager from Dorothy's, and he just said that nothing else that I'm going through with my mental health, anxiety, social anxiety, everything that I'm going through, that had nothing to do with him, that he was just there to house me. But I'm going through a lot of issues trying to get housed. I do have income from Cash Aid. They don't want to take that as income. They just want me to do everything by myself, looking for housing. And I have my 3-month-old. I'm currently pregnant. I got pregnant on birth control, so it's not like I just wanted to be out there. I was working when I found out, and it's just been really tough, and the rules and everything is getting a toll on me. With that being said, I would like to talk to somebody that would be able to help us all, and in regards to everything that we're all going through as well, not just me. It's a big group of people that we're going through a lot. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joanna Castro, and I really hope this reaches the right department willing to hear us out and make a change. I'm speaking today not only for myself, but for many residents who feel voiceless within this transitional housing process. We came into this program with hope and believe we would be supported, guided, and treated with dignity and respect as we work towards rebuilding our lives. But over the time, the hope has been shaken, and serious concerns that need to be heard have been ignored. We have experienced mistreatment, false accusations without fair process, basic freedom like ability to step outside for fresh air. The share food center or even listen to music has been suddenly taken away with no explanation. We are not asking for special treatment. We are asking for accountability, transparency, and humanity. The same principles that this California stands for, we believe in the purposes of these programs. We want to work with you to ensure they truly help people with healing and success, not punish or silence them. Please listen to us, the people living this reality day by day. Help restore fairness, trust, and dignity to the system that is meant to lift us up. We are not asking for pity. We are just asking for justice. We deserve to be treated as people, not problems. And a program meant to lift us up takes away our voice is not a healing program. It's a harming program. We are not prisoners, and we would like the punishing to stop and the mistreatment to stop also. Useful funds wrongful use of our funds to be put to rest and make this environment safer and cleaner for everybody that is here. Thank you.
I understand the continuum of care was a collaborative effort by community-wide service organizations collaborating together to help end homelessness. It was transitional housing, homeless prevention in particular was the main focus. I believe, and I cannot speak for the rest of the individuals who just spoke, but I believe all of us are the individuals who fell through the gaps. At some point in the process, something should have occurred, whether by service organizations, or maybe it was because of our fault for not knowing or not asking the right person or the right question. But every single one of us fell through the gaps of this continuum of care process. If not, we would not be here.
Hello, my name's Samantha Metzger. I've been in the share center for about 6 months. I just feel like, there's some, I've just kind of felt like sometimes, I felt like a little discriminated because I'm a girl and I dress like a guy. I just kind of feel like some stuff that has been going on is not right. I don't want to get into a lot of details, but I actually bought my kids some food and I bought myself some stuff, and I was gonna put it in my friend's car because we can't have it in the backside area of the rooms. So I left it in the cafeteria and I was gone for about 5 minutes. I went to the restroom and came back, and one of the staff members took my stuff into the office, and then somebody else told me that they saw her take it into her car. When I asked her when she came back from wherever she came, she told me that I wasn't gonna be able to get my things back, and I really needed that food. It was like probably $24 worth of food for my kids because I am in a reunification case right now with my children, and I really wanted to get that food over to my visit of my kids with me, but I wasn't able to take my kids the food because they took it away from me, and that's all I want to say.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Marcela Llanos.
She was saying that my name is Marcela Llanos, and I have been disrespected and accused and ignored by staff workers. I have 3 girls that are currently staying with me in this facility, and they have not helped us. I've been staying here for 3 years. 3 años? ¿Qué más?
Sí,
¿Qué más?
3 años. 3 años como aquí sin que nos puedan ayudar. Ahí encontrar un lugar seguro para mis hijas y para mí. Aquí hemos sufrido acoso. Por parte del personal, nos han faltado al respeto, a mis hijas también, y no la respetan. Algunas personas sí respetan del personal de refugio, y se ha encontrado aquí droga que no han hecho nada con las personas que viven allí. Una persona que vive allí ha metido droga y ellos no han hecho nada para sacarla porque es un peligro para nuestros hijos que tenemos menores de edad.
We have been discriminated. Not all staff members are bad, but most of them have ignored when I have told them that my daughter has found drugs in the bathroom. I feel like they are not taking us serious, and they've been really they've been discriminating against us, especially because I don't speak English or I can't communicate with them. And I myself have seen this happen as well. We feel voiceless, and we feel like our hands are tied, and we have no one that is willing to hear us out. And I thought I was going to come in here and be able to just move on with my life, and I can't after knowing what they're going through. Also, it's difficult to just move on.
Lo que pedimos es ayuda.
We just
Que nos den ayuda, que ya no aguantamos estar aquí. Es muy frustrante estar allá. Mis hijas, tengo 2 menores, la menor de 8 años, ella se frustra y me ha dicho que ya quiere irse de aquí, que no quiere estar aquí porque las personas así como son, se siente muy mal mi niña, y la de 17 años también igual. Tienen depresión y ansiedad, y ya es muy frustrante con ellas, que no puedo hacer nada para poder salir de aquí.
She says, I have an 8-year-old and I have 2 teenagers that suffer from anxiety and depression now, and it's very difficult. I want to get out of here, get them a better life, and no one is helping us. We just need someone to hear us out.
Okay, great. Hi, Wes White, Leadership Council, lead committee member. And also, I just wanted to announce that we got a new nonprofit going. It's called Hugs, helping you get support. And the first thing we're going to do is host an event for the Salinas Monterey County Homeless Union, operating for the last 10 years. So we're going to probably have at least a dozen homeless unions in California. We'll have, we're part of the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival. There was a national union of homeless in the 80s and 90s, and that's what I got tapped to do, was to reestablish that in 2016 on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So 2026 will be 10 years, January 17th. All day, basically 8 to 5, 8 to 6, not sure yet. But it'll be all day, and it'll be really focused on folks living outside, to see what folks do in other jurisdictions to maintain their property, maintain their place, steward the land, and win some court battles. I mean, one place, Camp Compassion, has tents and lockers and a bench and power station, everything. So Camp Resolution, even better. But you know, you'll be able to learn about a lot of the folks that these folks did it themselves. So looking forward to seeing you all January 17th, Saturday.
Great. Thank you, Wes. Okay, we're going to go to Robin McCray and then go to Case Lopez.
Thank you, Supervisor Alejo. So I raised my hand before the last few speakers. I have an announcement to make. But before I do, I just wanted to say I'd like to address each individual's concerns separately in an appropriate forum. You know, we said some very concerning things, so obviously we need to have conversations with them. I don't know if they've already done any formal grievance or if our staff's had a chance to address any of their concerns. But we definitely do want to have a conversation with each individual in the appropriate setting. So if I could get the individuals' names, maybe we could start that way. Probably not their individual names in a public setting. So
Right.
if somebody could contact me with those names, that would be great.
Right.
So
Robin, does Community Human Services have some form they could fill out? Like you're saying, like a grievance
process, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we could tell Wes to get them we can get Wes that form, and they can fill it out, and then that would allow somebody at the agency or organization to follow up with each of them individually, in a private manner, I would say.
Sure. And those are all provided. I don't expect people to remember everything they receive during intake, because there's a lot going on when they first come in. But all of that information is provided to people when they come in, and it's available at the front desk as well.
Great. Thank you, Robin, and we're willing to do the follow-up. Keishla, go for it.
I had an announcement to make.
Go ahead, Robin. I can go when you're done.
So, completely unrelated to anything we've talked about today, I've announced my retirement. I think Supervisor Alejo, but it's coming up in March, and the board is actively recruiting to fill the CEO position. So I wanted to let you all know so that you and your networks can be aware. Please do the announcement and send people our way if they're interested in the position.
Thank you, Robin. Your leadership's going to be missed. I think we're all saddened by that news. But hopefully, in these months that you're still here, we can find a good leader to step in, trying to fill your shoes, and that you can have that time to also.
But they said, yeah, they said there's a form to fill out. CHS form, Robin McRae said. I'm not sure what it is.
I'm glad we have a few more months extra
I'll
going
follow
into March rather than the end of this year.
Perla's already getting in touch with Tim, and we got that.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
So
I second that, Robin. You're a big mover and shaker, and so you're going to be missed in your role dearly.
Yeah, make sure it
I
gets
just wanted to
everybody's names.
reiterate to Robin's point that we appreciate the advocacy, Wes White, and to help support the clients to best advocate for themselves is making sure that we're educating on the processes of the grievances. We take all grievances seriously, and in order for us to really follow HIPAA and personal PII, it's best that some of these conversations happen through the grievance process, so we're not exactly airing out personal information in a public forum. But I just wanted to reiterate that there is a grievance process, and we highly encourage that they do submit something for their individual cases to be heard and investigated and supported.
Great, thank you for that. Mayor Velasquez?
Yeah, and thank you, Supervisor, and thank you for those comments. I just want to say as well, as part of the Leadership Council, I think it's also important for us to be able to hear some of those comments, and for us also to be able to ensure that there is a process, a complaint process, and that also that there is a resolution for these type of allegations to be resolved, and that we understand that there is that they are being resolved, and there is a process that they can utilize, and hopefully they don't have to come before the board to be able to have those issues that they shared with us today. That there is a process that is working for them, that they can resolve them. So I think for me is just making sure that we understand the process, and that there is a grievance process, and that grievance process is working for them, and ensuring that their complaints are being heard and they're being resolved.
Right, and I just want to be clear, we don't have jurisdiction over this. This is operated by the City of Salinas and the County of Monterey, and they have chosen the Community Human Service to be the operator, provider, to run this share center. So it's not a matter of jurisdiction of the Leadership Council. Wes, I'm not going to go back because you've already spoken. I want to ask for any other public comments of people who have not spoken yet on items on today's agenda.
No.
See none. I also wanted just to say that the Share Center does have rules. That's how we keep the program protected, but the rules should be uniform and fair to everyone. There should be a grievance process so that if somebody's feeling they're not treated fairly, to better address it. But sometimes I've been very supportive of the shelter since it opened, and sometimes we have rules, and there's sometimes rules that people do not like, but they are necessary to maintain order and to maintain the proper functioning of the Share Center for everyone as best as possible. So if there's nothing else, I do want to proceed because we got a full agenda today.
My name was invoked as far as that goes.
No, it's not. We're not going to go back and forth.
Hey, well, I just want to put it out there that they said people get pulled aside and they get told in private the things that are negative, and not so you're already doing that. All right.
You're out of line. You're out of line. I'm going to have the staff take you off if you can't maintain decorum. Everybody follows the same rules. You already spoken. You can't continue speaking on an item that you already spoken on. Wow. We're going to go to approved minutes for August 2025.